Hi, I'm Magne-Bjarte, and my project delves into the complex world of preprocessing, extracting, and structuring data from Word documents for algorithmic applications. It addresses a prevalent issue in many workplaces, the storage of data in Word or similar formats like PDF, which are primarily designed for human readability rather than machine processing. In my professional experience, there's a noticeable preference for using Word, regardless of the task at hand. This often leads to manual data handling instead of leveraging spreadsheet software like Excel, which is more adept at such tasks. Recognizing the potential of the vast data trapped in Word documents for decision making, I explored a technical solution for access and utilized this data without imposing strict data registration conventions. I started by importing a table from a Word document with the help of docx to Python. I used the pandas data frame as my data structure. The pre-processing relies heavily on lambda functions and regular expressions to filter and clean up the data. For illustrative purposes, I've created this Word file data explorer in the Streamlit framework. It does three things. 1. Shows the data imported with docx to Python in the form of nested lists. 2. An overview of the raw pandas data frame before pre-processing and after. One challenge in the pre-processing is the column of category, where each row has multiple categories and multiple ways of encoding this as a string. I use regular expressions to split this string and then store each category as an item in a list. Each row in the column consists of such a list of categories. And third but not least, we can also explore a two-dimensional column and do some simple calculations. Like what categories of questions are answered the most. Since this is a 2D column, I use a function that extracts all the categories into a one-dimensional list to be able to answer questions about what categories of questions are asked the most. Through this project, I concluded that accessing the data in Word documents is feasible without disrupting the existing user practice. However, this method is far from ideal. Extracting data involves complex processes, including the use of regular expressions to separate different data types and account for a varied registration convention.